Okay, so welcome. In our last episode in our Git series, we actually deployed, or let me say, yes, we actually pushed our codes to what? GitHub on our Git repository. Now, in this episode, I'm going to teach you how to use Microsoft Azure. Microsoft Azure is actually a cloud computing service which offers you tons of service, all right? So ranging from AI, how to create a chatbot, and I'll leave a link here. I've created a blog post on Medium so you can check it out, and I'll also try and record a tutorial on that one too. Okay, but if you're a student, that's so cool. You don't even have to sign in with a credit card. You just have to click here to go and sign up for Microsoft Azure by using your student email and authenticate yourself. All right, but I'm going to click on sign in, okay, at the portal. Okay, so let me click on portal. Okay, so we have portal.azure.com. now I'll be asked to authenticate myself, so I'll authenticate myself. Okay, so I'll click on my account. So I'm a Microsoft student partner, so I'm going to click on Microsoft student partner. All right, so I'll log in with my Microsoft student partner account because I have some subscription with it. Comes with a lot of benefits, and I'll talk more about Microsoft student partner program. If you are a student, you have the ability to actually empower next generation or build a community of developers in your campus. Yeah, that's cool. You can join the Microsoft student partner program to enjoy tons of benefits like I'm doing now. Okay, so good. So once the Azure portal is downloading, you will be greeted by a very nice, sequence of stuff. So let's see. Okay, so my Microsoft Azure portal is downloading, and because we are keeping this series very short, okay, I'm not going to talk much about the services that you have here, but there are tons of them. Okay, there are tons of services that would help you, and you can see Microsoft Azure always try to alert you on the remaining balance that you have in your account. Remember, using cloud computing service is one of the greatest benefits of all, because you only pay for what you use. You don't get charged of what you not use. All right, so now I'm going to click on create resource. Okay, by clicking on create resource, I'm going to have some few options here. All right, yeah, and as part of my option is it includes a web. I'll click on web, and then it would open this app for me. So I'll click on web app, because what I'm actually trying to do is to deploy our app to Microsoft Azure. All right, so if you don't know web hosting, this is an easy fix. Feel the breeze of it. Click on it, and then I would be greeted by a form. Okay, to give my project a name, I'll say this project name is called Git. Yeah, it's called Git series, right? Okay, right. Then you will select all that you need, and here is most important of all: select the price plan that you want to use for this particular project. So as huge as it can be, you have to allocate more resource and a lot more. But I'm going to keep this project simple, but just for teaching your sake. Let me click on it. Okay, so usually what happens is that Microsoft Azure allows you to create a plan. All right, so the plan would help you when you come back to this particular screen again. You not have to go around trying to create a plan. Okay, you can use that plan to actually service that particular project. If their contents are the same, perhaps they are all portfolio based websites, you can just use the same plan for all of them. All right, but you can click and then create new plan. All right, so it would give you would give your plan a name, give your plan your plan, the location, all right, of your project. Usually Microsoft Azure categorize our project based on what regions. Okay, and then you select a price tag. Okay, so after selecting the price tag that you need, you would be able to save it. Okay, so you see, depending on the resource that you want to use, you select it from here. but I'm going to keep this project very short for now. Yeah, so I'll go to my web app, all right, and then I'll quickly click on what create. Okay, so once I'm done with this, you see Microsoft Azure makes things very, very simple, right? So once I'm done with this, Microsoft Azure is going to generate a URL for me, which is going to be unique, all right? So this URL, I can paste it in a browser and instantly people can find my project. Now I can hook it up with a custom domain name, SSL certificate, configure it as I want it to be, all right? So once my app is done deploying, it will tell me what's up with my application, all right? So it's still deploying and you can see the progress bar here, all right? So once it's done, it will show us whatever is here, okay? But I'm going to click on here just to skip this part. I'm going to click on all resources, okay? Usually when it's loads that way, it doesn't really come, you know, that's of the data doesn't show you. So I'll come to all resources. After I click there, I actually have my Git series being created, all right? So I'll click on Git series. Okay, so after clicking on Git series as a resource, you see it gives me tons of information about my project, saying that when I actually copy this link and I paste it in a browser, and even if you do it right now, you're going to see what? My Git project. Microsoft Azure would allow you to actually, it would create a first page for you, which is kind of cool, you know, and it's even give you a link where you can actually you get started on how to do a lot of stuff. So in next episode, I'll connect our Git repository to our newly built web app in Microsoft Azure. So see you in the next episode.